go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Let's go.
You can do anything, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're going to be talking about, of course, the ballroom.
Yeah, not like it was an eventful weekend or anything.
Right. It's almost like all of this was just like planned out and just all because of the ballroom and stuff like that. Like,
you're saying there was a script? What?
I just can't. I'm sorry. Like, we talked about this before the show. I cannot take this shit serious. I'm sorry. This is a joke, right? Like, we're being told not to believe our own eyes. We've got pictures, we've got videos, we've got all this actual evidence. We're being told that this is like, all right, so let me play this out for you guys in your head. And let me tell you, just tell me if this makes sense, okay? The guy that did this interned at NASA.
Did.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying you got to be really, really freaking smart to intern at NASA. I'm just saying it's an accomplishment, right? And the best that this guy can come up with is just to like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner his ass through the fucking ballroom, bro.
He didn't even try to MacGyver it. He didn't have like a
even
secret
make
gadget
sense.
in his tool belt. He just was like, I need to sprint, flash it, let's go.
That is so funny. Chairman Afrika, what's up, man? Welcome.
Like, come on, you ain't got to do all of that, bro.
Oh, my bad. Hello?
Was he talking to us?
I don't know. Are you talking to us? Hello?
I don't. Can he hear us?
Can you hear us? Let me take him off real quick. Can you?
Can he like wave the plane in? We need like
Right,
that little baton.
My bad. I didn't mean to do all that. So yeah, just that threw me off. I don't think
he was talking to us. I don't think he knew it was on.
No. It's all good. It's all good. But now we got a lot to talk about. Now, of course, the focus is completely on the ballroom. But again, it just blows me away that that's the guy. That's what we're talking about. The guy's plan. That was the guy's best plan that he could come up with.
Oh my God! But Pam,
I got
it was
video.
just open season on those wine bottles. Yes, please.
I got the video. Let me see if Chairman Afrika is good now. Let me see if. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
I don't think you knew we were on. You're like,
yeah. Hey, did y'all get some of that? Did y'all get some of that wine off the table?
Right.
Out,
we have that clip. Actually, it's funny that you guys bring that up. We may as well just show it now. Listen, this is active shooter situation here. Okay, as far as they know, there could be multiple shooters. They have no idea what's going on.
I love the way she's grabbing it. She's like,
yoink,
and yoink.
Tragically, we've
this is insane. Like, we're supposed to sit here and
scary and terrible.
It's like something from The Boys. It's not real life, you know?
A loved one next to you.
right. This is idiotic. We're just taking selfies and we're supposed to sit here and believe like, okay, whatever. Anyway,
I mean, honestly, the footage of the actual shooting looks like behind the stage stuff filming a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. It does not look like an actual shooting. It does not look like the response of trained staff. It looks like extras from central casting getting poor direction. That's what it looked like.
Right. I mean, we showed this is actual verified photo of Pete Hegseth after the shooting. After
he's zooted out of his freaking mind. You see him have the coke jaw. He's walking, looking like the Joker. Like, the mask. He looked like the mask. He was like, "Somebody stop me!"
You guys are calling it. Watch this. I just made a special video just for that. I don't know how you guys keep calling this, but here, watch. This is Pete Hegseth literally coked out of.
Yeah, you froze it.
We lost you. Oh my God, the coke jaw. Looks like he's chewing on a
I had
fucking
to put it in
horseshoe.
slow motion.
They're like, right this way, sure. We can prepare another line for you.
Yeah.
At least the guy behind him is using the weapon, right? Pointing it down with his finger trigger discipline. Oh my God, that's so coke jaw, dude. As he's walking away, you just need to see one of these in slow motion.
I don't know how he has teeth. How he's grinding his teeth so hard. That's insane. But hey, how's it going, Chairman? How was your day?
Chilling, man. Your day funny.
Right. So, what did you think of all of this after you found out about it?
I didn't think about nothing.
Oh, we all had thoughts. Like, what were your thoughts on it?
Nah, I didn't think about nothing, man. Now I'm too busy to worry about that, man. But it's like it's becoming hilarious. It's not even serious no more.
That's right. It's like watching a reality TV show.
Yeah, it's like people like don't even take it seriously no more. It's they're making a joke of everything, man. Even the whole dinner itself is a joke of what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
I mean, it's supposed to show that we have a free press, and the free press has access to the most powerful people in the country, and that everything is transparent. I mean, that's why they have the comedians there making fun of the president, like joke. They don't do none of that no more. I think they had a magician.
He won't allow. He hates comedians because they make fun of him. He won't allow it.
Did they have magicians?
Huh?
I think they had a magician this year.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, he was the guy that sent Trump the signal that the shooting was getting ready to happen.
Yeah. He's all like, and now I shall conjure a fake shooting. Everybody run!
Yeah, I know. He's like, ta-da.
He's like, and now I pull out of the hat. Shots fired.
Actually, you know what? I have that video too.
Oh,
Jesus
God,
Christ, it's gonna be that kind of episode. Watch this. Okay, so what? Not yet.
Is this your card?
But watch Melania's face. She reacts. The lady on the right is overacting like crazy. And then all of a sudden,
are they playing the Looney Tunes music?
I don't know. But
do you hear that?
Look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump hasn't even reacted at this point. Everybody else, he looks like he's enjoying himself.
Well,
that's hilarious.
There's a reason he didn't react.
Yeah. We all know.
It's what I do. Here's one thing that's the thing that I take away from this is obviously this whole thing was staged. It's all a production. It's all fake. But the thing that's really good to take away from this is that the left is no longer letting the Republicans just pump. Remember after Butler? It was like, oh my God, it's the left. They're violent rhetoric. They're violent this. They're violent that. And now liberals are all like, actually, no, get fucked. This shooting, Obama, you tried to kill Biden, you tried to kill Kamala, you tried to kill Hillary, you tried to kill all these people, you killed Melissa Hartman. We're not taking this shit anymore. You don't get to sit there and say that everybody else deserves to die, death penalty for sedition, and then get mad when we actively call you Nazis, and then your own people try to shoot you because he's a pedophile, which is what the guy said in his manifesto. He's a pedophile.
There's always a manifesto. But here's always the narrative. Okay, they something dramatic happens, like Butler, Pennsylvania. Immediately they blame the Democrats, and then they put out a united message. Okay, they always do the same thing because this is what they do. This is how propaganda works. When Charlie Kirk died, same thing happened. Immediately after Charlie Kirk died, they blamed the left, the liberals, the Democrats, the trans people. You know what I'm saying? And same thing they're doing this time.
Yeah, Ashley Sinclair, right? She exposed that. That's the way those chats work. And oh my God, Pamela, you are on fire tonight. Or I'm sorry, that's Don P. I'm sorry. Either way, the chat is on fire tonight.
Shots at the bartender. But look, this was immediately after they get their marching orders. Look, these are all right-wing influencers that are huge on Twitter. I still refuse to call it X, but they all put that this is propaganda. So all their sheep are in line. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they're talking about today is, oh my God, we need a ballroom. The ballroom would have prevented this.
And wait, can you go back to that really quick? The top left, the top left, Jack Posobiec and Libs of TikTok are in those group chats, according to Ashley Sinclair, top left there. And Wokeness is supposedly run by Jack Posobiec. So
he's the Pizzagate guy, Jack Posobiec.
Yes, he's the pedophile Nazi terrorist, exactly.
Yes.
Which is what all of them really are, but him specifically. So they are all in on these group chats. They get the same talking points, the same marching orders. There is nothing even remotely close like this on the left. And frankly, we need to get that way. Randy Fine.
Okay, here's a fun story. Since Randy Fine's name popped out. This is the true story. This is kind of when I lost faith in Congress, in our government. Okay, I was actually in DC for the veteran sit-in. You guys know that. And when I walked through the halls of Congress, we got to take a tour, and all I saw was blue and white flags. I was like, "Yep, we're cooked." That was the moment I knew. You know what I'm saying? And I was actually in Randy Fine's office, and most people don't know this. I was there right after Charlie Kirk got murdered, and they asked if anybody had any questions. And I was in Randy Fine's office. My question was, why did you guys vote to block the Epstein files being released 2 hours after Charlie Kirk died? You should have seen their faces, just all the blood ran out of their faces. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's what happened. Charlie Kirk got murdered right when the Epstein files were, they were getting ready to vote on whether or not to release it. The first time they voted to block the Epstein files being released was 2 hours after Charlie Kirk got murdered.
Yep. And it's not a coincidence.
In the evening.
Because when the WikiLeaks dump happened was the same day the Access Hollywood stuff happened. And just the same way, every time Trump's poll numbers go down, attempted assassinations go up. It's not a coincidence.
Not at all. So real quick though, I want to talk about we are going to New Jersey. I'm going to New Jersey. Actually, a couple people are coming to New Jersey. We got a lot of people coming up, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be in Jersey with Chairman Afrika on the 29th, the 30th, and then on the 1st, we are all going as a group up to New York City to Washington Square Park. We'll be there at 2:00 in the afternoon till 4. Before the march. There's going to be a big march there for May Day, but we're not actually doing I'm not doing the protesting thing anymore, dude. I've done plenty of marches to nowhere. Last year, I spent all year covering fucking protests and marches. You know what I mean?
That's a name for a book, Marches to Nowhere.
That's what it feels like. It's like start at point A, you end at point B, and everybody goes home. You know what I mean? And it's a good experience, though. Like, I don't want to knock it because you do feel good. You do feel like you're participating in something with like-minded people. It's kind of like a community feeling. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really make contact with anybody. You just go. You're around a bunch of people you never met. You don't make, you know what I mean? And then you go home. But then I started thinking, and I was talking to you guys, I think maybe about this, James and even Mike, like, I feel like I'm doing nothing in between. Like, I could be doing so much more. So that's why I started wanting to get involved in more community work. And then it just happened that me and Chairman Afrika met, and it worked out perfectly. Like, this is exactly, because we have to change our focus. We have to change our strategies. We got to start talking about protecting one another, but we also got to start talking about taking care of one another and giving a shit. Like, we have to promote giving a shit about one another. It's not that freaking hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody has nothing, you can change their lives with just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, we're trying to raise money for the kids. I don't know if anybody's watching is interested, but in my link tree or in my bio, whichever platform you're watching on, we have a wish list, Amazon wish list for the kids. They have a boxing gym. It's really dope. I can't wait to get some more footage of it. But they need new equipment. So if you guys are interested in getting stuff, it'll get sent right to you guys. I don't know. Have you guys gotten anything off of that, Chairman?
No, we've gotten a few. Yeah, we've gotten about 9. We put it out like 2 weeks ago.
Not even.
We got, I think, about 10 boxing gloves. We got a big boxing bag, punching bag.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we got a few things.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome. All right. So we're going to keep promoting that until we get everything on that list, man.
But why is that important, though? Notice what you just said. You go on those marches, you go march, then you go home. It's like, what did we really accomplish? What has really changed?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not the only one. If you feel like that, somebody else feel like that.
Absolutely.
That's how I used to feel when I used to go to these things, and I'm sitting back thinking to myself, what have we accomplished? What have we changed? What is the next thing going? And there's nothing. So like things like the boxing gym, working with the kids every day, those are things that you have to maintain. Not just that, the housing, the housing, helping people with housing, the feeding people,
transportation,
all of that. You have to maintain these things. So when we go to these spaces like these rallies, when we go to May Day and we meet different people that are all workers, like coming from the same class, trying to fight back, you give them these solutions. You introduce them to this programs, these survival programs, and show them about the political education class. But if you just go there and you just, because like these rallies, even May Day, is organized. These things are organized by somebody. The organizers that put these things in place, they have their agenda. They bring their people. Like, let's say we're going to May Day. It's going to be a lot of people there from the unions. There's going to be people there from different unions, and they're going to be fighting for their jobs and their unions. They're not fighting for everybody in the collective.
I can tell that.
They're fighting for,
yeah, I know that.
I mean, so if you want to meet people that's fighting for different things and try to get them all to work together, this is a great opportunity. Yo, I got a surprise for you. We got invited to they're having one in Jersey, in Newark, and somebody at 5:00. So we leaving there at 2:00. I don't know how people gonna feel about it, but they're having another one here in Newark at 5:00. But you coming back to Newark, right?
I am. Yeah, I'm staying until Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm
down for whatever, man. You know me. Yeah. you know me. I'm ready to go. Like, I hate sitting at home doing nothing, man. I'd rather be on the streets.
It's some communists. I don't remember. General Secretary, do you know their name? Well, she's not even here. But no, it's another.
I would do.
I can't. I don't want to mess up the name, but it's a she don't know it either. But look,
it's all good.
we're not gonna mess it up. We're not gonna mess it up. But they're gonna be in North. It's a Marxist group. I mean, it's a communist group, and they're gonna be here, so you get to meet them too and try to work with them. Now, in the past, there've been people that have been abused, that have been shot. When things happen, we can't do it ourselves. Right. We go to this different organization and we tell them. And usually we may the resources we may now have, they have. And they've gone to court with people that's been beat up by the police, and then they end up the case getting thrown out, they get not found guilty. But it's all because of the collective work that you build with this different organization.
I think that's the thing we need to reach out to, like, because we all have different beliefs and I think different points of views, and that's, I think, what makes it work. You know what I'm saying? Because I would more consider myself like a socialist, but like a lot of people would hear Marxist or communist and be like, "Oh my God," you know what I'm saying? Just because it's been so propagandized. But
but that's what
there are parts, like, if we could build something better based on all these other ideologies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would trust a Marxist over a billionaire.
I don't trust capitalism and imperialism. To me's got to go. To me's got to go. I'm tired of it.
You've been to the classes.
Exactly. It's really opened my eyes these last few months.
You've been to our classes. The first duty of a revolutionary is to be educated. So if somebody has negative views about Marxism, about whatever, educate yourself.
Yeah.
What is Marxism about? What are they talking about? They're saying the bosses shouldn't keep all the money. If you mad that the boss shouldn't keep all the money, then something is wrong with you. Right. I mean, I don't care where you at. I don't care where you work at. The whole point of communism is saying, like, capital is explaining that the production, the work that we all do, the money goes to the top. And we don't need the people at the top. We don't need the billionaires to own nothing. We can do it all ourselves. Yeah. That's what that's talking about.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand that, if you think communism means you can't own a house, you can't own a car. If you think like this, how people think.
It works, right?
Like, we don't work.
Yeah,
you don't go to work. Yo, I'm a communist. I'm a Marxist. I work every day. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, we don't get home till like 7, 8 at night. You like don't know about your a friend of mine passed away. I mean, and he used to see me every morning when I came out the building when we lived in the projects. He used to be in the hallway doing what he do in the hallway. I'm not gonna get into what he doing in the hallway, but he used to be working too. Gotcha. He used to be standing in the hallway. He used to see me like leave the house at 6 in the morning. He see me come back late at night, and he used to look at me like, "Yo, you the hardest working person I know with no job." in his mind,
I feel like
in his mind, a 9 to 5. If you're not working for a corporation, if you don't have a 9 to 5, you're not working. But like, he saw all the work I was doing in the community from 6 in the morning to like 8, 9 at night, and he was like, "Damn." I mean, he used to be thinking like, nobody's paying you. There's no corporation paying you, and all of that was to try to show them that you could do all these things. You could do all of this without waiting for a billionaire, for a millionaire to be able to support what you're doing. Yeah. I mean, and like, this was like in 2012. I mean, like 5, 6, 7 years of people seeing you do that. That's how you build credibility.
Yeah.
Credibility with the people around. But that's communism. That's Marxism. If you against that, you against the bosses keeping everything, there's something wrong with the way you look at it, your understanding.
Yeah, and I want to jump in on that point because that makes me think of those memes of it, like shows like Al Pacino from, I think it was The Irishman, where he's like crying, and the caption is like, "When people making 40,000 a year hear that people in the 1% have to pay more in taxes," and it's fucking true. Like, if your reaction is to cry more over the 1% being taxed than you not getting a living wage or health care, there's a problem. But going back to the protests, you were mentioning how it's about connection, and when we had the pigs beat up that 17-year-old comrade of ours and get picked off the No Kings March. We all went to the jail, I guess, whatever it's called. And we waited because they were kind of releasing everybody one at a time. And that was a great way to network because we got to talk to everyone and everyone had the same court date. So it's like, look, let's get some jail support. And then other people from the community, you're talking about community, other people from the community came in and were bringing like food, pizza, donuts, water. They were bringing stuff for the people to come out, and everybody got a big round of applause as they were coming out like they're freaking heroes, because they are. And that's the kind of community you're talking about. And the same way you're talking about like this next generation and helping these kids along is exactly what MAGA has learned so long ago. And it's what they have been doing in the churches for so long. Yeah. They've been doing other things in the churches that are not as good, but they do recognize that this is where you can get the community. And it makes me think of when I was in church. It was all about, okay, turn to your neighbor to your left, say hi, introduce yourself, what's your name, a little about yourself. Turn to the person to your right, say hi, what's your name. These organizers at these protests, it's a great way for us to network more. If
I
the
agree.
organizers,
That's why we're going to talk, yeah,
if they were to go, and in LA, it's always the worst speakers, I swear to God. With a very few exceptions, we had Chris Smalls, who was fantastic, but with a few exceptions, but otherwise, the speakers are so uncharismatic. They have you just don't buy it, right? But if they were to take a moment and say, okay, everyone in the crowd, turn to your left, turn to your right, introduce yourselves. These are your comrades. So when the pigs riot, when you are assaulted by ICE, when Nazis are at your door, these are the people you rely on. And I actually really respect one speaker. I wish I knew who it was, but I just heard him as I was passing at the No Kings. But they were saying, hey, this rally may be over, but the fight continues. And there are people over at the ICE, and this is where our comrade got kidnapped by the pigs. This is where we need people over at the MDC, where the ICE detention facility is. And he was sending people over there. That is direct action. We need more of that. This shit on Saturdays does nothing, like you were saying, Jeremy. However, I do want to differentiate that mass protests are crucial. They are. That is not enough. So like you're saying, you're right. And same with you, Chairman Afrika. Once you do these protests, what else are you doing? Are you voting? Are you getting other people to vote? Are you helping your neighbors? This is all shit that we need to be doing.
Definitely. Well, this is going to affect a lot of people, and people are going to be in the find out stage. And it's not, a lot of people have no idea that's going on. Like, people don't follow politics and shit like that. So like, what we're going to do, I have some ideas. Comrade Rod is bringing a bunch of cameras and stuff. I'm going to do a live stream. I've decided on YouTube while we're there. I got mobile microphones that you and me could wear, or if you, whatever, I can wear one and just walk around. Comrade Becky's coming up. Comrade Jay's coming. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys want to meet us there, like I said, we'll be there 2 to 4 o'clock. We got flyers that I sent you, that Chairman Afrika, we get those printed out. Is that possible?
She probably printed them out already.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to be handing out flyers, because I think a lot of people don't know where to start. I think that's where my problem was. Like, I really felt like I wanted to do more. Yeah. James out in LA wants to do more. And it's like, you don't know where to go, don't know where to start. I think that's kind of what we want to be, is like, we want to be a jumping off point, just showing you guys that we can work together and accomplish beautiful things if we just focus on the overall goal of trying to make everybody's life better, not just a few people. But you know what I'm saying? Because that's what this really is.
Yes. The one last thing I have to jump in on is that what we're talking about with community, like the same way that like USAID is what's called soft power, right? Because we build these relationships and then we can work together as a community.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing with these communities. This is quote unquote soft power, because we're developing these relationships and people that can trust us. We can trust them, so we can protect each other, community. But then Republicans know this. They don't give a fuck about community outside the church. And you know what the church does? They get people to vote. So we need to take everything we're doing within the community, and respectfully, unless we're capturing these institutions, unless we are taking power and using that power, nothing is going to get better. And Republicans know this. So if we can take everything that we're doing and channel it into specific elections, specific candidates, the amount of good we're doing will exponentially grow. In my opinion.
My faith in this version of
it.
democracy is shattered.
I get
belief.
it, but look, but that's what
I
Republicans
think
want.
I'm still gonna vote, but I'm not voting for anybody that's freaking funded by you know who.
That's what we need, right? Because this is our chance to get
who shall not be named.
Exactly. That is our chance to get in the door. This is our chance to get the community to say, hey, this political organization is a danger. This candidate takes their money so that we can send bombs rather than give you health care. So you need to vote for someone else.
This is what's going on right now. Like this is
but hold up. I wanted to talk to James real quick.
Oh
They could hold up with their plastic surgery faces. They could hold up. I wanted to talk to the homie James. All right, so James, you say like we get all this energy and put it into a candidate that we support, that we want to win.
Yeah.
Right. Remember, like when we come together, we talk about political education. See, we don't believe there is any candidate that you can support in this system that would do anything for the people. So this is my new thing. Who is a candidate that you picking? Because we're gonna watch them not do anything they told you they're gonna do. We're gonna go through that this year, next year, the year after that, and I don't know how many years it's gonna take, James, but we're going to see how long it takes you to be like F these politicians. So I need you to tell me who you're gonna vote for, these people, and we're gonna watch them. We're gonna track them. I'm telling you, James, they're gonna disappoint you. I bet you $1.
They always do. They're politicians. Yeah.
What was the name of the movie with Eddie Murphy? With the dollar, they bet $1.
I'm thinking of
Trading Places.
Trading Places.
Oh,
Trading
I love that movie. That movie's I love that movie.
Yeah, Trading Places. So we could bet $1. Every single politician that we're going to support, you're going to pick, they're going to disappoint you. They're not going to do what we want them to do. So what's the other option?
Well, our government is infested right now from the top to bottom. You know what I mean? This is a new initiative by ICE that task force we keep talking about. They're talking about cops. We keep saying cops are an extension of ICE.
Correct.
Okay, they're going to have state, federal, and local governments working as one, is what it says.
So imagine.
We have no one else to protect us other than each other right now.
Well, at the end of the day, we're talking about community. We keep us safe, right? Like you're saying, that is absolutely the bottom line. And you're right. Politicians will always disappoint us. But let's still imagine, look at all the Republicans that have voted to fund ICE. Yeah. Look at all the Democrats that have helped fund ICE. Now imagine that we had those same amount of candidates, except they were abolitionists, except they were anti-ICE, except they were saying, let's prosecute ICE. What if those were our politicians? Then they would be voting like we want to, and we wouldn't have ICE at all.
I agree. That would actually be a great scenario. We've talked about John Brown before in the past. That would be.
So you're correct. We need community to keep us
beheading motherfuckers, though. I mean,
that's you.
That's historical fact. Okay, I'm just saying.
But at the end of the day, we need community, but still, if we don't get some actual power at the end of the day, as much as we love to say it's with the people, it's also in the hands of the government, and the government has guns.
What is power?
What is power? Power is being able to break down someone's door and kidnap them, and that's what we're seeing with ICE.
Power is being able to change minds for the better, I think.
That's media. But what is power? What gives them the power to be able to kick down our doors, arrest us, and take everything we got? What's giving them the power? What's power?
Well, it's not the people, because the people are against it. The power is the government, because they're twisting the powers of the government to commit these evils. And if we could get people in those positions of power to change that, that is my philosophy on it.
I feel like we could change it. I don't know, man. Like
I'm not saying to abandon community. I'm not saying anything like that. No. All the work we're doing is good, but extra.
The system, though, is all based on, again, we got to remember this whole system is based around rich white people. It always will be. And until we I don't know. Like it's been 250 years. You know what I'm saying? We've tried.
But Obama wasn't right. Condoleezza wasn't right. What's my man name that said Iraq had the nuclear weapons? Colin Powell wasn't right. Yo, I could name you a whole bunch of people that work for this system, even billionaires. I mean, if I think about it, if I Google them, I could find some black billionaires. Yo, at some point, it's like the racial part is separate. It's a class thing. these billionaires control the entire system.
Now, yeah,
Yes.
They control everything.
that is
So it's
true.
like, so if they get a black person that's gonna repeat what they're saying or their policies, their ideas, they're gonna use that black person. I mean, so it's like,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the token
where,
effect.
like where do we go? And then the politicians that we gonna get, like let's say me and James, we fight and we get the politician and we say we're gonna put him in office. Yo, he's going in offices that they control, that the billionaires control, a system and a structure that they control. Like the Green Party can't even get on.
I think we all know what we need to do to the billionaires.
Yo, hey,
Can't
stop
stay
talking
on-
we're not gonna
Intrusive
talk about
thoughts.
that. We're not gonna talk about but they don't even like when the Green Party, they don't even let the Green Party go to debates. The Green Party been fighting for decades. They don't even let them, and the Green Party is not no revolutionary organization, but they don't even let them speak at the debates. Yo, I think our only hope and the only power that we have is the people, organizing the people.
Yes, I fully agree.
Once you have the people, your city hall is hopeless. The White House, if nobody goes to the White House, if nobody watches the White House correspondent dinner, the masses of the people don't even care. Yo, it ceased to
It
exist.
feels like
But we
kind
have
of
the
voting
people
right now
right
feels
now.
like kind of just handing over our power to people that are not going to use that power appropriately.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
we have the power right now because Trump's he's what, minus 35 in the average of polls. 1 out of 5 of his own people want him impeached. We have the people right now. ICE people overall want to abolish it or at minimum defund it. And yet what is happening? None of that is happening because the people, like you're saying, owned and operated by the billionaires are in charge.
Who is we that have this power? I don't have that power.
Well, if you're talking about, we don't have a leader, right? That's the problem. We don't have a leader that's really uniting the people. But regardless,
I got you.
the people polling-wise are against it, right? And yet it's still happening. ICE is still out here in LA. They're still out there in Minnesota. Because we need people in government that will tell these ICE agents to fuck off and go to jail.
I still believe there's a way to unite the people in a different way. Like that's what started this 5 years ago for me. That was the whole idea is there's got to be a way to do this differently. And there's got to be a way to do this better. I think that's what I've been on this journey.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I don't know. Like I always use the analogy. It's like getting you're in battle. You get your leg blown off, right? And then your buddy comes out like, I got you. And he puts a Band-Aid on it. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. You know, I got you, buddy. I'll save you.
Yeah, but James, but James,
what the fuck are we doing right now?
Yo,
man?
what we doing right now as Panthers is called ideological struggle. I mean, so it's like, yeah, like, yo, you can feel however you feel, think however you think, but at the end of the day, we're still going to be working together to try to achieve what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah,
I mean, so like
right, that's
people
the
need to be able to do that, to have those conversations and be like, yeah, we can still like put the institutions in the community that are going to serve the people. So instead of saying like we're going to just try to hurry up and put a candidate in there, yo, we saying these schools ain't working. These schools are not teaching our kids.
They're run by the Department of Labor now. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
The schools are? Jesus.
They dismantled the Department of Education. Is now under the Department of Labor. That should tell you what they expect of our future.
But that's why we need community
shit anyway.
Yeah.
Huh?
They wasn't teaching shit anyway.
No.
I mean, like,
no, they weren't.
Yeah. Yo, we need to build our own schools. I don't know how to make that more clearer. All of these schools are not serving nobody, white, black, whatever. They're not serving them. Yo, the American people, if you compare them to people outside this country, are actually ignorant as hell.
Hell yes.
5% of Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
It's by
that's an actual fact.
Design. That is true.
Wait. They believe what?
5% of Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. That's an actual fact. You can look it up.
That's millions.
I'm not kidding. So you're right. The schools have failed us.
That is fucking.
I thought it came from the moon.
Dude.
That's cheese. The moon is made of cheese.
That's hilarious, man.
Every time the astronauts go there, they drill in, they get a bunch of cheese, and then they make pizza. That's
you guys want to see something funny? This got sent to me earlier today as a collaboration on Instagram. Yeah, I'm still trying to get all my followers from Instagram over to freaking YouTube. Thank you again, Ann, for all the support. We appreciate all you guys that are helping us out. This has really been a lot of fun. So yeah, again, just to recap, the Unity Project and the Panthers of New Jersey will be in. I have some ideas. I think we're gonna do a live stream on YouTube. Like I said, Comrade Rod's bring some cameras and stuff. We should be able to get a lot of footage. I'd love to talk to some people on the streets and just tell them like, here's another option that we can take, and we have the power to build our own shit. We don't need money to do this. I mean, we need money to get like, traveling is expensive, stuff like that. But we don't need to be funded by billionaires. We could fund each other. We could help each other out. And again, as long as we just want an overall goal is like just help other people, make somebody's life better. Anybody, just do like, you know what I mean? I guess the movie Pay It Forward. It just keeps coming into my head. Like we just got to start. If we have good fortune, like pass some of it off onto somebody. You could change lives just by doing that.
Who's what?
You know who this is?
Huh?
Do you know who this is?
Who this Timo 593?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
How you doing? How you doing, Timo? But let me read what she said. Power is control of institutions and resources. Power, like what she mean by institutions and resources, like our schools, economic centers, that we have the power to control them. Right now, we don't. And we don't control the resources. We don't control nothing, the capital, nothing. So we have no power. When we start being made into consumable products, maybe there's a chance. So I think she's saying, what resources do we, the people, really have? That's the question waiting. No, she hitting it on the button. Who is that? Wait, did she comment again? Comment again. Where you at? But she hitting on the. We don't control any of these institutions. And when we start to open them in our like the gym, when Jeremy, when you come to the gym, do we control the gym?
No.
No. When you come to the gym, do we control the gym? What's going on in the gym?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. Do we control what the kids do in the gym?
Yeah.
Do we control who's around the kids?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now that's what she's talking about. That gym, that space, that after school program is an institution. If we don't control our schools, because we don't, the corporations control the schools, they control the school boards, they control the teachers. She's saying until we control these institutions and control the money, control the stuff like that in our community, we have no power. And I agree with her. I agree with her 100%. She in Hawaii. All power to the people in Hawaii.
Oh, all right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it makes me think of the that community in North Carolina in like, what was it, the 1890s or something, that basically built a black utopia, right? Post World War II. They controlled the local town, the local legislature, everything. Like they had a black utopia.
It can be done. It's been done before.
So then what happened? The people who didn't have power came in and razed the town to the ground and then installed a white supremacist government and murdered a bunch of folks there.
I think it's what people need to realize. This is not going to be easy. It's going to be ugly.
When we're talking about we, the people, having power, that also is power, and they captured the institutions doing it. But that's not the kind of power that, that kind of we, the people power of taking over through a hostile method. We saw that happen on January 6th. And that's not the kind of legacy, at least I think, folks want.
No.
There is a way to do it.
I'm about to put you on game, James. I'm about to put you on game, James. You heard me, James?
Yeah.
I'm about to put you on game. Hey, the fact that you even know about Black Wall Street is commendable.
Oh, thank you.
I know about Black Wall Street, yeah.
I mean, the fact that you even know, because most people don't know. They don't teach you that shit in school, right?
No, that I had to learn it out. I grew up in Idaho. They definitely don't teach that shit there.
Now you about to go another level. You about to become a doctorate in this shit.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Hey, you ready? You ready?
Yeah, please.
Black Wall Street is bullshit. No. Listen. Black Wall Street is bullshit. It was a bunch of black people, rich black people, that were getting money from the white financiers at that time over there. And they built up, it was, because remember, the history of the world is class struggle. It was black people that was getting money from some rich white donors, and they gave them money to build all them different stores and stuff in the community. And the average black person like myself, like the average mass, like y'all, were poor, working for the black people. So the black faces became the white masters of that space. You see, this is the story that they don't tell black people or explain to black people, because even within black people, we have a class structure, and our history is dominated by the black people that have the money, that are in the universities, and they want to push these ideas where, like, we support black people with money, we're going to build these communities that are thriving. You know why that community fell apart and was burnt down? Because most of the black people there didn't support those rich black people. So when the mob came, they told them, fuck you.
They just let them? Damn.
It's like, but you're not going to get this from academics. What I'm telling you is done by historians that you will never see in universities.
Right.
So what's the data? How do you find out if it's true? You can go back and look up and see the average person, how much money they made, how much income they had. There's reports, there's writings, there's ownership of who owned those companies, how much they made. There's detailed writings of what happened at that time. If you take the time, because remember, I'm a historian too. If you take the time,
yeah, I can tell.
If you take the time to go back and sit down and do the study and then read through all of this, you will see what we know is totally different from what actually happened. Like people like when we talk about John Brown, I never knew in my mind, I never knew growing up that John Brown worked with Harriet Tubman and what's his name? Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass, yeah.
Frederick Douglass. John Brown worked with both of them. The day that he got captured, both of them, Harriet Tubman was in there, and John, was in there. Now, when you talk, now why they was in there? What's his name? Frederick Douglass told them, like, I don't think this is safe. I don't think we should do this, so I'm not going. I support you, but I'm not going. Harriet Tubman said she was sick. To me, that sounds fishy as hell. But who are these black people? Who are this class of black people? These were not the black people on the plantation. The black people that was catching hell. These were different people that had connections, that had alliances. Harriet Tubman worked for the North. I mean, and I know the stuff I'm saying seem way out there is different from what we learned in school. But as a historian, somebody that's looked at the data, my perception or how I see these things is totally different. I don't trust no rich black person. I trust rich people. I trust them as much as I trust Trump. That's how much I trust a rich black person. I don't trust Jay-Z. I don't trust Dave Chappelle. I don't trust none of these rich people, basketball players, none of them, because
they don't live in the same reality as anybody anymore. Yeah, like the reality becomes different. You know what I mean? You got to think they're always around all this shit money.
Interests are different. Yeah, the interests are totally different from mine. They support the stuff that's going on in Israel. They support the IDF. Yeah. Like they have what you call it? They have stocks in Palantir.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Oh God, don't even get started on Palantir.
Yeah,
I mean, but they'll come and be like, "Why are you not supporting us? Because we black." Because it's past that. I'm past that goofy shit. We in a struggle. Right. I mean, that's why they killed Fred Hampton.
Well, yeah, if anybody wants to learn more about it, Chairman Afrika does a weekly educational class at 7:30 every Wednesday, talking about this stuff. So if you guys are more welcome to join at any time.
7:30 Eastern time?
7:30 Eastern time every Wednesday. It's a good shit.
And I try to use quotes from the luminaries. I try to use their own words. Like everything that I'm saying about class, this is from Fred Hampton. You read Fred Hampton, he's telling you, he's naming these people that don't trust none of these people. I'm talking about Malcolm X, because everybody running around talking about Dr. King. They talk about Malcolm X. Dr. King said don't support Wonder Bread. Dr. King said Americans should stop supporting all these banks. They're like, stop supporting these capitalists and create your own institutions. They'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you. They'll never tell you Dr. King said that, because he said these people are the ones that's causing wars. They're going around killing people, and then they blaming you, James. You at home, James, you chilling, and then they talking about some we going to go bomb Afghanistan. You got anything to do with that shit?
I hate it when people talk like that.
Right, exactly.
Don't say we. I don't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm a slave over here, man. I'm not free. I mean, my vote don't matter. Nothing I say matter out here. So don't include me. I just feel like I'm being like, we are like in bondage still. I mean, what I say, from the school board all the way up to the presidency, like we talking about Trump. We talking about Trump and what Israel is doing with Trump. And come in these communities and ask the people outside who owns the land here, who owns the homes that they live in. They're gonna tell you the same people that own Palestine own everything here. And we're sitting here talking about how is Israel controlling Trump, Israel controlling Trump. They own everything in our community.
Right, bro. Yeah, they do.
We're not even in Palestine. I'm talking about the Zionists. The Zionists own. You look in the news in New York.
You're right.
They're doing what they call theft. They're stealing people's homes.
Like Our friend of the show, who is King Triv on Instagram and TikTok, is covering that shit. He's up in New York. I'm hoping he got my message and meets us up in Washington Square Park. That would be dope as hell.
But we are cooked. We are cooked.
Yeah, thank you. All right, that's what I've been saying.
We need to start working together.
Well, I gotta show you guys this. This will make you laugh real quick.
Yeah, I remember this.
Bro, did I show you guys this already?
We hate ballroom.
Yeah. Do you know what they're talking about, Chairman Africa? It's like every time there's a shooting or like because Charlie Kirk got murdered, they wrote something on there. When ICE got shot at, apparently there was bullets with we hate ICE or some shit on there. And so somebody made this meme of these shell casings just says I hate ballroom. That is funny. Good. I died laughing when I saw that.
That is hilarious.
Let me ask you something, Chairman Africa. What would you need from a candidate to get your support or to get the community support? What would you need to like have them do or say, or what would be their platform? What would you need to get like someone that you could believe in? What would be your version of that?
What office they running for?
Let's say federal senator, right? U.S. senator.
They're running to be a senator.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we complaining about in the community that we need help from the senator? We're complaining about education. We're complaining about crime. We're complaining about housing. So what's my senator going to say to me? For education, the senator is going to come out and say, this is the one that I'm not going to vote for. He's going to come out and say, we're going to pay the teachers more. We're going to make the classroom sizes smaller. We're going to work to get.
Same thing over and over.
Like this is the kind of picture they're going to be
beef
giving
up
me.
the institutions, right?
Yeah, we're going to beef up. So to me, I don't want to vote for you because all you're talking about is maintaining the status quo. You're talking about reforming the status quo, which never changes anything. You're just making them stronger. Now, what the candidate that I would want, I'm going to organize the people that are voting for me for us to build our own institutions in the community. I don't care if I win or not, even if I don't get into office. All this energy that we have, all these people that we've put together, all these numbers, all these people we know, let's show the world about people power. Mm-hmm. Even if I don't go into office, I'm the senator for you. Let's organize, put our resources together and build these schools and build these economic centers and start to show the world that you can do this with people power. That's what I want to hear from Bernie Sanders when they stole the election from him.
What I want to say is we're going to organize the people to get out there. Everybody grab a shovel.
We could have had Bernie, man. We could have had Bernie.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Bernie wasn't, I went to go vote for Bernie. That was the first person I ever voted for my whole life. I went to go vote for Bernie. Bernie wasn't with us. Bernie was a chicken hawk. He belonged to the Democrats. He's always going to be there. That means there's no way in hell you go and support Hillary Clinton if you're talking the shit he talking. If you have the political philosophy, ideology that you have, you do not lose to them. They cheat you not once.
Well, they did.
Twice.
Yeah.
They cheated you twice. It's documented. It's on paper. And
that's right.
And then you still go work for these people. You still go push their agenda. You belong to them. I would never vote for him. I don't even want to hear from him. There is nothing he can ever say to me that's going to do away with all these years of work I've seen him do for the Democratic Party. True. So the person that I will vote for is talking about using that people power, all those millions of people that Bernie had.
I feel like it's all just a performance right now. You know what I mean? The Democrats are just doing the bare minimum to keep the people in line.
Do you remember when Bernie went anywhere he went to speak? Millions of people showed up. People showed up everywhere.
They did.
If he had organized those
His
people,
oligarchy tour,
where would we be at now?
He stopped doing it.
But is that what you mean when you say organize the people? You want him to literally say, like, okay, everybody, this is where we're going to build. Or he would even, not even that, he'd have to start from square one. He'd say, okay, everyone, you need a school in this community. Tell me where you want it built. I will bring the supplies. Let's build it.
No.
How would that work?
No, I won't bring the supplies. Hey, people gave him millions of dollars. People donated millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Let's pull our resources together and start to build this. So the money that they're giving them to go run for office, those millions, put millions.
Yeah, I do agree with
that. Into the community.
How much did the last presidential election cost? It was over $1 billion.
Man, they had white blood cells and everything. They had T cells. You had to give up everything. Participate.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. If you really, I would support you. I don't believe you're gonna win. I don't believe the FBI, the CIA, the United States
need to be abolished.
I don't believe they will allow you to win if you're really there to serve the people.
Right.
But if you lose, you do this. You build this institution. Because guess what? When the next election come back, you're going to have double the people. Because now you have institutions that's showing that you're serious, that you're not about the BS. Now, I mean, like, you're going to have more people. Because when you're successful, people are going to flock to it. Everybody's going to flock to it. But we're not doing that. Yo, you could go all the way back to Jesse Jackson, all these people. They get all these people to go out and go support them. And after the election, they cut them all loose and they just go back out into the wilderness.
Yeah.
What did you organize all this?
Yeah, there's no community there. Right.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no.
How many times do you even see one of these politicians at one of these marches or one of these protests?
Very
you know what I mean?
rare.
I've heard so many speeches that people give, like, you know what I mean? Because these protests cost millions of dollars to set up and organize, and people donate their money, and it's just people going up saying, "We need this, and we deserve this." It's like, yeah, no shit, no shit. Like, why are we not crashing out on a daily basis? Why are we all working? Why are we paying taxes at this point? Like,
and
I know it makes sense. We just found out the whole world and our entire government is run by pedophiles and people that have probably murdered babies and eaten them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, and this is our reality, but that's serious.
It's
what the fuck at this point is my question.
Right.
You know, here's the thing. Let me ask you guys a question about this. I'm going to go back to this.
Wait, can I have one quick follow up and we can come?
Oh yeah. Y'all good. Keep going. I like this.
I am by no means an institutionalist. I agree with you. This FBI, CIA, they can't be ICE. They can't be reformed. Abolish them. LAPD definitely can't be reformed. Abolish them. Et cetera, et cetera. But what I look at is we currently have a system in place, especially with education. We already have these schools built. We already have these universities built. So we have the infrastructure there. So what I'm trying to understand is, do you think there's any middle point where, like, okay, maybe we keep the structures, fire all the school superintendents, the executive donation, the CEO donations, whatever. Do you see a path forward with keeping the actual infrastructure and maybe changing the institutions? Does that question make sense? I guess I just said it.
No. I understand, but how do you do that? They own all those institutions. How do you take if you run a candidate, let's say you run somebody on the school board, that's one person against 9 other people, 8 other people. Let's say you run a council person. That's one person against 8, 9 other people, plus the people that work for them, plus the people on top. You cannot plug it and try to make it work. It's either you're going to be part of their institutions that they have set up that's been here for decades before you was born, before you even thought about this, or you could just simply go get your own institution. You don't have to build a big monument, a big building. Right now, we starting off in our homes. You're building home schools because this is not something where it's going to be over like next year, the year after that. Right. You're not fighting for tomorrow. You're fighting to take power forever. I mean that's a different strategy.
Even our education system.
Yeah. I mean, we want to beat the empire. I mean, ain't no negotiate. Nobody's going to negotiate with Darth Vader, going to negotiate with, it's either you destroy them or they destroy you.
Right.
I mean, I
will not give up my Death Star.
Because we're like, I believe in preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. Okay. At this point, my question, I guess, is, and this is, again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Again, I don't follow all these, but I mean, if I see something, I'm going to call it out. Like, if this is weird, like, okay, this is weird. But like, if this was a setup, okay, we'll say if.
I won't, but okay.
Right. Okay.
For legal reasons, alleged setup. Yeah.
But here's the thing. If they're willing to do this and pretend that somebody was trying to assassinate Donald Trump just to get a fucking ballroom,
what else will
do you think these people are going? What do you think they're going to do if they lose an election?
Yeah. Well, we already saw that. We saw that on January 6th.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're willing to fake this just to get Donald Trump his fucking golden ballroom. What do you honestly think they're capable of? Like, again, we're dealing with some of the most extreme shit, the extreme people with crazy beliefs, some of these guys, especially like the Christian nationalists. Jesus Christ, don't get me started. And the devil worshiping shit. Like, there's all kinds of crazy stuff involved. We are dealing with the most insane shit possible. Do not put it past these people for a second that they wouldn't blow up a building. Or just fucking murder tens of thousands of us and blame it on another country and just declare martial law. Don't put it past them. Donald Trump has been foaming at the mouth to declare martial law since he became president the first time. You know what I'm saying?
You about to run out of time. Yo, this is the kind of people you're talking about. Yo, it's almost time. But look, let's play this. This is the kind of people. How do you reason with somebody like me?
I wanted to see what was happening.
Can you get the video up?
Which one? Trump explaining falling down?
Nah, he's talking to the reporter.
Oh, I have a couple of them.
Which
the one where he's saying he's not a pedophile?
This one.
See. Well, what happened is it was a little bit me. I wanted to see what was happening.
This is him. You guys remember that he fell, Chairman? Yeah. You saw that he fell after he stood up, right?
That easy for me.
Oh, this is the one that he fell?
See.
No. He's explaining what happened, right? He's trying to explain.
By that time, we started to realize maybe it was a bad problem, different kind of.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I thought that's the one where she was reading the She read
manifesto what the shooter, right?
Yeah, she read what the.
I got it. I got it.
And you got it?
Oh yeah, here where he says I'm not
put
a
it up.
pedophile.
Put it up. No, these are the kind of people you trying to you talk to when you talk about MAGA. Like they're on a whole different plane, a different world.
Yeah.
I just want you to listen to what he's saying. This dude sound crazy.
Yeah. There's also one where he's talking about when he talks about men, he always talks here just real quick.
So beautiful.
I
also saw a lot of very strong, physically strong, really attractive law enforcement people come through those doors.
Always does that shit. I swear Trump is.
It was a UFC fight. Oh damn, he's a Brazilian guy. To be honest, he is a really handsome dude. But he talked to him after he won the fight. And he was saying, "You're such a handsome guy. You should be doing other things than getting punched in the face."
He's always doing that. But all right, so here's the one you're talking about.
So-called manifesto is a stunning thing to read, Mr. President.
And why is there always a manifesto? Okay, we're not.
We saw this one way faster than any of the others. We saw this one way faster than we did the
immediately, right? Immediately, almost.
Yeah.
Again, their messaging is the same. The manifesto, it's like watching bad reality TV, guys. Just
he appears to
believe your eyes is what I'm saying.
Yes. He writes this quote, "Administration officials, they are targets." And he also wrote this, "I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes." What's your reaction to that?
Well, I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would, because you're horrible people. Horrible people.
What?
Yeah, he did write that.
What?
I'm not a.
Why doesn't you stop the interview and tell him why we horrible people? All I'm doing is reading what he wrote here. The person that
I know, right? And he attacks her you're horrible people for reading it.
I'm gonna let him finish. Keep going.
Rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Do you think he was referring to you?
Excuse me. You read
That's the best part.
From some sick person.
Think he was referring to you?
I got associated with.
She didn't mention him at this
nothing
point.
to do with me. I was totally exonerated. Your friend.
Can you scroll back though? What's that? Sorry,
but why she not stopping the interview to tell him who exonerated you?
Because it's CBS and they're shills.
Right. Right. Our media is controlled. Right. You're absolutely right.
No. We're going down the path. Because she's from CBS and what?
Run by Barry Weiss. She's the new executive, and she's a Zionist. She's a Republican shill.
So how do we change that institution?
But that's different. That's not a government taxpayer-funded institution. That is a private organization. What we would have to do is break up the fucking media companies for a start. In my opinion.
We do have independent media now, but here's the thing.
Zedio, run by Mehdi Hassan.
Right. There are good people out there, I think, that are doing good reporting. Zedio is one of them.
We'll talk about Mehdi Hassan next time.
Oh, no, don't try. I love Mehdi. Come on.
Hassan Piker, I think, does good work. I just hope, again, there's always that enticement of money, man. If money becomes your primary motivation.
I said, don't be a buzzkill.
I've followed too many influencers.
By the time you're done with me, James, you're not going to have no friends.
Oh, hey, nothing would change then. What can I say?
I'm gonna be your only friend, James.
We are all family now.
Yeah, we're
stuck with one another. Fuck. Oh, that's good.
No, but let me say something about Mayday before we get out of here. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. We are all workers. I don't care where you at. I don't care what corner of the world you at. Yo, they've created a world where we have to make money, go work for somebody for us to survive. Mm-hmm. Yo, Mayday is really the only holiday that the people have. I mean, this is not sponsored by the government. It's a day where we are all supposed to meet up and talk about how we're going to take more of the piece of pie.
Yeah.
So if you can't show up to May Day, I don't know what to do for you. I mean, you're a moron. If you don't show up to, if you don't show up to May Day, you're a moron. Who was that? Frankie.
Hold
it's a MAGA moron. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you.
No.
It was just too good not to pass up. Yeah.
Dude, that is so funny when they do that every single time, guys. Jesus.
Have you ever had them call you the R word, and then
all the time, like daily?
They misspell that.
Oh, man.
It's like you are re-arted. I do finger painting.
You are, buddy. You
come on.
are.
Both
morons is correct.
That's how they always.
Hey, Frankie, if you out there, you should come on, Frankie.
Yeah, right.
I want you to tell me why the boss should keep more of the money.
Right.
Yes,
why you're supporting a guy like again, just so MAGA is clear, if any there's MAGA on here, we think of you as either people that like to touch children or people that are on the DL, especially the dudes. So you know what I mean? Just keep commenting because every time you pop up, that's what all our supporters and followers think of you.
Every time you have an RNC, grinder crashes.
Exactly. So all right, that's all the time we have. Exactly, Pamela. It's you apostrophe. Or okay, anyway, love you guys. Don't forget, May 1st, we'll be up in New York City. If you're in New York City, come see us. 2 p.m. Washington Square Park. We'll be out there making some noise, handing out some information, and having a good time. Right? That's what we're trying to do, build community.
And what's going on tomorrow, baby? What's going on tomorrow? Don't you got another show tomorrow?
No. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? I got to pick my mother up from the airport tomorrow.
No, that's Thursday, isn't it?
No, Thursday I'm coming down to you in Jersey.
Oh, so you picking your mother up tomorrow? So no show tomorrow.
No.
Yeah,
I won't. Well, you have your show. We don't do shows on Wednesday.
No,
you
my
have your show
on Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Wait, what is today? Today's Monday.
Bro.
Oh wait, tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow I pick my and my days are running together, bro. Jesus Christ. I pick my mother from the airport tomorrow, so no show.
Your mother know how to cook?
Wednesday, I'll be on my way to New Jersey.
Your mother know how to cook?
No.
So quick and so dead.
My mom is German, bro. No, German food.
Hold on, she's German and she can't cook? Wait a minute. That's bruh.
I don't remember food. I lived in Germany, dude. I don't remember. I mean, there are some things that are good, but I don't overall remember like the food being fantastic.
So your mother don't be cooking?
Nah, not really anymore. She's 82, man. You know what I mean? She cooks for herself. That's about it.
Hey, Pamela said, when's the next show?
Next show, I don't know. It'd be next Sunday or Monday. Oh no, actually, we're gonna do live on Friday.
On
May Day. So 2 o'clock. If you guys can't make it to New York City, I'm gonna do it right here on YouTube.
Okay.
I have my phone. There's no reason we can't. Plus, like I said, Comrade Rod's bringing a bunch of camera stuff and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna go. That's all we have for today's show.
We're about to wrap up. Hey, James, send me a list of people. I'm gonna tell you why I hate all of them.
Okay, well, we'll start with Mehdi Hassan. Do I have your? Hang on, we'll talk after the thing, and I'll make sure.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Jeremy got my number. Jeremy, send him my number.
All right, that works.
Yeah, everybody you give me, I don't care. They in history. Anybody, I hate everybody.
Candidates, okay.
Universally.
Yeah.
University, baby.
At least you know where he stands. I love it. All right, guys. We got a lot of work to do, and you're going to see us out in the streets. Okay. I think people need to see us do the work. I think that's important. So, love you all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this if you can. And we'll see you on Friday. Have a good night.